Let's go! doggy. What's going on? Hello, 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 traders. How are y'all doing today? Hope you're doing well. It's your boy Z-Rex, no noise. We are live today. My internet's been nice to me. It blesseth me with the giggeth over here. What do we got? March 3rd. Already about to be the first quarter of this year. Dawn. Man, dawn. I guess that was gone and done mixed together. Jesus. Well, sorry, miss. Yesterday was out and about in the countryside, enjoying some time away from the screens. That's important. Sometimes you just get all mesmerized and trapped in the screen world. And oh, better put my live screen on. Speaking of screens, before I forget that, and 20 minutes in, you're staring at starting. Anyway, yeah, you just can't look at screens all the damn time. Sometimes it just really messes with your brain. And when there's not much to do, sometimes it's best to do that, which really this market has been kind of choppy and ugly. We're going to get into that here in a little bit, especially equities are just up 2%, down 2, up 2, down 1, up 1. It's just range bound galore across the board. A lot of kind of failed setups too, like on some of the Teslas of the world, and some tech is getting hit hard today. Just kind of, yeah, wow, NASDAQ is almost down 2% on the day. Just kind of a funky market. I was fanning through charts earlier, and it's just kind of, yeah, I don't know, just kind of odd. Just everything, I guess, got a little frothy, maybe ahead of itself. It was just rally, 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 and now we're kind of just doing this little sideways game. But let's just go ahead and jump right into it and start chatting about the charts, yeah? Okay, let's see, y'all. Mama Bear. I guess we'll go total market cap real quick. Same thing, kind of regaining the exponentials. So that's nice. And by exponentials, I mean these two guys here, the yellow and that cyan. Still got some work to get above the RSI, though. And very neutral on the daily. So definitely not out of the woods yet. This is a really nice setup, though. Opening up EMAs, all pointing upwards. I do like that. So staying back above this 1.45, 1.5 area will bode well for the cryptos. You can see, of course, Mama Bear's chart is that chart, because if you don't know, now you know. Mama Bear is about $1 trillion. The next one barely even comes close, not even 200 billion. So it's like a fifth of the size. So pretty much total is going to look just like Bitcoin's chart. So now we did get this nice move up off of this candle here. Got the follow through, based above that 48K, 47, 48K area we were talking about in the last video. Nice little retest right on the mama in this previous consolidation, and also over here, and bounced back over it. And now we're getting follow through, and the EMAs look nice and sexy and erect for the upside. So that is nice. I do like that a lot. Bulls are stepping their game up, so that's good to see. DMI in the power zone, bears in the weak zone on the 3 hour. This looks like it does want to come test up here in the mid 50,000 area, and it looks like we did get a close right here over that 51.5, although it was just barely over it at 51.6.5, with kind of a little bit of a rejection type candle right after it, but not enough to really care, especially when you have the EMAs pointing up like this. That's just not enough info to deduce anything from that, especially when we're kind of consolidating up here around this biz previously in late Feb. So this does look pretty good. I like it. Just kind of hold this, let's say about 49.5. Really like to see the daily. Zoom out a little bit. I'd really like to see the daily close above 51.5 today. That would pretty much, nothing's guaranteed in trading except you'll take losses, but that would pretty much be a very high probability to test up in this upper range between 53 and 55 if this daily does close above 51,500. Again, though, this is real nice in the low time frames. Very much like that. Let's see. I guess we do have a little speed line here, kind of doing something like that. 1 anchor, 2 anchors. See if we get 3. So kind of working out so far. And that 618, I believe, was right around where price is currently. Let's double check. Yes, it is. So really, the daily closing above 52,000 would be extra super sexy. And a 3-hour candle would probably do it too. So just kind of watching this, breaking this trend line, or breaking back into this range would start to be very fugly. But right now, it does look pretty good. See if we can get back up here and above the 52K area and get some follow through. Let's go to a weekly. Yeah, weekly doesn't look super bad, except for this candle does. I will say that. But the fresh new candle, fresh weekly that we're making doesn't look as bad. Decent reaction. Again, coming right up to the 618, though. We do not want to stall right here and roll back over. Anything back below, yeah, like, probably anything back below 50,000, 50,500 would put this into jeopardy a little bit because it's real tight right now. So a little bit more data is needed, but overall looking pretty decent on the medium time frames. Futures are agreeing with everything, so that's nice to see with spot. You can see back here, futures didn't get in the power zone on this last little pump, like spot price barely just blipped in it for like 1-2 candles before getting a little bit of a retest. Didn't fake futures out though on that. That's why it's probably best to default to CME futures. This is where all the big boys are playing for hedging and all that kind of fun stuff. But anyway, yeah, so that's nice to see Confluence, kind of same deal. You got more room on the futures all the way down to pretty much that previous top of that range at about 48, 49K. So that's nice. Let's go to Ethereum. Ethereum doesn't have as nice of a chart as Bitcoin. As you can kind of see, Bitcoin is real sexy. All the EMAs are pointing up now on the 3-hour. But when we go to Ethereum, not so much. We're still range bound in between here. Actually showing quite a bit of weakness, relatively speaking, to BTC. So Ethereum Bull's got a lot more work to do. Really needs to get back above that 1700 area. Seems to be the resistance, and also right where 200 MA is on the 3-hour. So lots of confluence right here around 1730. So that's pretty nice, though. Can't get too mad about it until we get back below 14. Probably like 15, 1520. That might get us back into like 1440 area. Again, that's that critical zone we've been watching for a while. Only with this little small kind of spring type reaction test, see what happened on that low, which did get bid up. And then we did one more test right here, right around the 1440 area. Oh, sorry about that alert. I know those can get really loud. I need to just change that crap. Anyway, Ethereum still got a lot of work to do for the bulls. Let's see what futures say. Yeah, futures are getting better, though. Futures are looking better. See if we can just hold this 1550 area on futures, and we'll be nice for the upside. Probably just to about 1700, and then we'll see what the bulls can do if we can get to that 1700 hundo area. But now it looks like we're just going to be ranging on the ETH, on Vitalik, Unicorn, Shirtman, coming right up to the daily 21. Yeah, so we really need to get over that 1700 area to get excited about this for maybe a retest of the upper 17s. Litecoin. Oh, look, Litecoin's looking a little bit better, kind of in the same position as Ethereum, but at the upper end of the range. Kind of stalling out right here at the 190s, but it's over the 21, but it is... Oh, no, that just reloaded. That was weird. That horizontal was up here for a second. Little glitch. Yeah, any kind of closure above all these wicks and these bodies over here at about $200 probably is going to test up to the 618, which let's see where that is. which is at about, oh dang, it's only about 208 bucks. So not very much wiggle room there. Any closures above that 200, 205 level probably gets us up closer into this range. But again, you know, that's always dependent on Mama Bear right now, especially with a lot of this chop. So, but it is nice it's getting back above the 21 here. A little sloppy on the EMAs, though, and very neutral on the oscillators. Rips, garlic breads, a bacon. What do we got here? Pretty good, above 43, 44 cents. Nothing too shabby about that. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of sloppy, inverted head and shoulders, I guess. That's kind of ugly. This looks kind of good, though, basing right on this for a daily time frame, basing right on the 55, right on the retest of the breakout trend line, and the mamas right here also providing support around that low 40 area. But it's also showing a lot of resistance in the upper 40s, so it's kind of the same as the previous video. We're just kind of ranging between like 42 and 48. Until we get out of that range, there's no really good edge on ripples. Dot kind of just slowly grinding up the EMAs here. Looks like we almost got the test of the underbelly. Really did. Pretty much $41. It's at almost 43. I mean, close enough is probably close enough. Well, let's see. Wait, that's on a daily. Let me see that real quick. Yeah, it says 40.83 on the days close. Where's 40.83 on this? So this one right here? No. Huh. Okay, so that makes no damn sense at all. Well, how's it getting 40.83? What the hell? Something funky is going on this chart. That almost makes me want to change the one I'm looking at here, because you can see I'm looking at this candle, and up at the top in this zone has open, high, low, close, and it says that the high of this daily is 40.83, but then you zoom into a 3 hour, and in the last days of business, which is just this little cluster right here, the high is clearly this candle, which is only 39.12. So that's kind of weird. Not that it's that huge of a number difference, but it just doesn't really make any sense. Let's see. Getting rejected out of the power zone on the bulls. That's not great. EMA still look good, though, just all pointing up. I mean, we like to see this. I mean, really just anything above 35 bucks. There's no reason to question the rally on this guy. Let's go to weekly. See what the weekly high says. Yeah, it says 40.83 too. I don't know, man. Whatever. The weekly looks okay. Not that much data, though. And daily right around that same level, 34 bucks on the 10 simple. So just hold on to 34 handle. This looks fine and dandy. Link having a pretty good day today. Getting above all the exponentials. Now they're all pointing to the upside too. A little bit neutral. Let's hold on. Let's see. Oh, no. Actually, it's right around the power zone on DMI, right, hovering at 26. So this actually looks pretty good. As long as we stay above 29 bucks. I do actually like Link's chart. Playing a little catch up to the market today. Yeah, look at that. Nice daily. Clearing the mama here. So yeah, this looks pretty good. Let's see what the 618 is. But yeah, if you use bodies, we're right at it. If you do the wicks, then we're already over it. So whenever I see that kind of mix, I'll just look at a previous structure, and it looks like right around here is its major supply resistance zone, about $31.50. So we get above 31.5 bucks, this thing will probably make new highs. So Link looking pretty damn good. ADA doing absolutely nothing. It's just taking a nap. Same range we've been plotting out the last few days. 116-ish and 136-ish. So until we get out of that range, nothing to really do on ADA. Same story. BCH trying to get a little bit of love here. Not quite all the way in chronological order, but it does have the signatures, and just staying up above 510-ish for the next day will probably get all those pointing up. We do have pretty good resistance right around 550, so kind of same structure it's been in for a while. Anything above 550, probably go ahead and get some rallying going on this guy. But yeah, we break back below that 500 level, I'd probably be a little concerned about it. Hell, even 510 would probably do it on that guy. All right, just trapped between the 377 and the 200. A lot of coins look like this. BSV is below all of them, but it is bouncing off the major trend line. Doesn't look like much has changed on this guy. Nope. And you do have a trend line cross right here, which provides a little bit extra support around 170. And trend line cross is just where two major trend lines cross. So it's pretty simple concept there. And you have this major one here coming down, and then this one coming all the way back from pretty much inception back in late 2018. So yeah, bouncing off of that nicely. Maybe Craig will get some party going here, but got a lot of work to do still on this guy. Just barely holding on. So nothing's really much different about that until we really clear like $200 again. Then we might be able to look for 220, 240 as the next target. But ultimately, I mean, this really needs to make a higher high to not look so ugly. And a higher high of this local high around 260. So Craig's got some work to do. EOS looks like trying to base up here. Yeah, just like the same damn charts, though. Nothing's really changed on a lot of these. A couple look better. You know, like Link looks a little bit better. Dot looks a little bit better. But a lot of them are right stuck smack in the middle of these long-term medium time frames. Let's see. That probably doesn't make any sense. Long-term moving averages on the medium time frames. Let me clarify there a little bit. Almost about to get in short-term chronological order, so that might give us a good chance for a test around 420, but ultimately it does need to close above 420-ish on this time frame to get excited and bias for the bulls. You are seeing this rally up to mama. We were talking about this yesterday, or not yesterday, the day before. This happens a lot. Mama likes to force price up, but it is also showing that major resistance area 420 and a little even higher around 430. So EOS, Dan, and Stan got some work to do. That's just the father-son team that started EOS and BitShares and whatever. I think Stan's more involved with BitShares, though. I haven't been following those projects in a while, so could be out-of-date info. This looks okay. Monero riding up that 21. It's still riding this 200, so not too fugly. Bulls need to step it up though pretty quick, or the EMAs are going to start slopping back down to the downside. Duh, I guess that's redundant, but anyway, pretty and super neutral now. It was looking nice back over here a couple days ago when we were talking about it, but now we're kind of just making a lower high and an even low, so we really need to not break 210. Breaking 210 probably is going to get us down into the 190-ish area, back in this range between the 377 and 200. Yep, Daly's agreeing with that price too at 210. Anything above, it really got to get above 240 to get exciting. On Monero, Zcash actually saying, "What's up, Monero? I'm going to take the reins for privacy coins." Still in the same damn area, though, just like so many coins are, between the red and the gray here. But they are starting to look a little bit better on the medium time frame, so that's nice. Same kind of structure here. Hard resistance at about 137 and really good support around 116. So until these really can break out of these ranges that a lot of these coins are in, I don't have any interest in those. Just there's no really any edge on it, so best to be patient. This guy actually looks better. Dash actually looks pretty good. I do like how this is coming together. Another few candles and we'll get them all in chronological order. Yeah, of course this could fail before that happens, so let's see Next day, yeah, it'll probably be in the next day that we'll get those, as long as we just stay above around 215, 216. But this is actually starting to shape up to look pretty good. It's starting to take the reins on even Monero's better looking chart, especially stacking above right here on this previous consolidation. So that's pretty nice. Anything back below 215, 210, I'd start to be concerned about Monero. I'm sorry, about Dash. Doggy coin. Uh-oh. Don't you do it, Shiba. Shiba is coming right down here to that 90 handle. We'll see if it can get defended by the bulls one more time. Oh, is that a higher high? Yeah, that's a little bit higher high right here on a sat pairing, so that's kind of good. And, you know, you can't get too... I wouldn't get too scared about this because you do have the 377 literally right underneath it, confirming all of this demand zone in the 90s, mid-90s. So... does need to do a little bit of work, but you're getting in this little squish sandwich area. It's got the horizontal we've been watching, the 377, and then right above it you got the mama and the moving averages. So this is a real tight range for Doge on the sat pair. Let's go to the dollar pair. Maybe we can get some better info. Yeah, dollar pair is just super, super flat. Jesus. Volatility is flashing up here. HVP is reading 0 for these last few candles. So we probably are going to see a move relatively soon. Anything back over, it's the same thing. 5.3 cents or so. Probably gets us into the upper 5, close to 6. But that is the major pivot point. You know, until it really gets over 6 cents, this is just range bound. And until it breaks about 4.5 cents, or like maybe lower fours, 4.2, 4.5 cents, then I'd start to get real concerned about downside movement. So nothing's really different about Doge from the last video. This daily, though, is kind of shaping up to be a nice little reset. Let's look at DMI. Yeah, if we can start getting these diverge from each other, that would be, this is a really good zone for Dogecoin, actually. Interesting. Definitely watching that one. All right, traditionals, ES. Excuse me. ES, not too great. It looked awesome on this candle. Giving it up. This has just been a really sloppy market the last couple weeks. Just up, down, up, down. Except NASDAQ. Wow, NASDAQ has accelerated to over 2% down. That is crazy. Yeah, just up, down, sideways, kind of even trapped in the ranges like a lot of the shit coins are between the red and the gray dotted line. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty hard chart to read, guys. No doubt about it. Very confusing, especially when you have like something like this, NASDAQ just completely, like, it's almost breaking down. It's about to make new closing lows for the year almost. So that's very noteworthy. Getting rejected right here at the cross, at the 10 and 21 cross. So, yeah, I mean, even on the 3-hour, getting rejected from all the long-term moving averages, and now testing this recent local low. So let's see what happens. You can see it also went right to the 13.3 area that we've been watching a lot. 1 time, 2 times, rejected both times. So bears are firmly in control on even up to the daily right now on NASDAQ. And if the NASDAQ loses the weekly here at about 12.6, then they will have creeped into the high time frames. And that's very noteworthy. You can even see on DMI here, the weekly, last week actually, the bulls lost momentum. So, yeah, tech isn't really liking the market for some reason right now. How about the Dow? Dow, what a weird pattern on the Dow right here. This is a crazy pattern. Look at this range for a few weeks or a couple weeks. Oh, look, we're breaking out of the range finally. Momo traders piling in, trying to get in that trend trade mode. Just immediately dumped right in everyone's face the next day. Right back in the range. And then it from false breakouts come fast moves in the opposite direction, and that holds true right here again. Breakout, false breakout, back in the range, test all the way to the other side within the day, and then even really pushes back below it over the next day or so. And now we're back in, failed breakdown, back into the range again, comes and tests it. I mean, this is really frustrating unless you're a strangles trader or a delta neutral trader for mostly options on that. Then you like this because you're getting paid just from time and theta decay. But I mean, just a hard read. Getting pressure though by Mama right here. It came up into this little camel hump, which we see price do a lot, but getting rejected once and now twice, or actually once, sort of two, kind of three times, and now it's getting pushed down off this lower end. So just real hard reads on the markets. I mean, this daily is just crazy looking. There's not really, yeah, man, you want to say that there's not edge until it breaks range, but it's just told you twice in the last week that, well, don't care. Because you got to kind of have to default to the higher time frames, which is still very bullish. And even the low time frames, daily and 3 hour, have got the long-term EMAs still pointing up. So a lot of support between 31 and 30,000, like 900 and like 31,200. So really the newer, like broader range is this high and this low. So obviously it's respecting this little tight intermediate range, but until we get back above 32K or back below 30,800, there's not really much you can do with this. All right, Rut. What's the Rut doing? Rut, kind of an odd pattern too here on the daily. A lot of indecision. Down 2, up 2, down 2, up 2. Just kind of real confusing. We did have the largest sell-off candle since way back over here in last summer. So that is noteworthy. And the fact that we've had a nice attempt to get over that and got rejected immediately the next day, and now we're even getting kind of follow through with it. That doesn't bode super well for bulls. And DMI is starting to get dominant on the 3 hour. So, but it's kind of the same thing. I mean, you got all this major support right here at 2160, which has been respected on both sides, resistance and support levels, for quite a while, pretty much most of this year, actually. Yeah, but still just tough reads. They're not making it easy right now. Not like it was all back here, just daily, every day above the 10 simple, momentum all in your favor with just like 2 blips for a few days. They're really just chilling it out right here. Let's see. Yeah, weekly. Not really giving us anything except just confirming that 3160 area is very important. So, yeah, pretty odd. VIX, let's see what VIX is doing. VIX is popping up a little bit here. Pop, little pump and dump on VIX. Momentum, though, this is something we talked about in the last couple videos. The daily DMI on VIX has had the reign since December. So pretty much like after the election, sort of. After this initial, like, whoa, shit. And then, like, kind of up into the inauguration, whatever, has just been staying bid in this zone here. It's very interesting. It's kind of like, just seems like we're just not out of the woodworks yet. VVIX starting to curl up a little bit too. Yeah, if this thing gets back over like 120, we probably will see a spike. Oil bouncing really nice off this trend line. Almost broke it yesterday. Really, it did threaten it. One candle right below it on the 3 hour after this big girthy one yesterday afternoon. And immediately got bid back up though. Came back inside of it. Nice, another girthy one to the upside, which overtook all these bodies to the left recently right here. So this actually looks pretty decent. Coming up to the next resistance point, it did today about 62 and change. And yeah, look at that daily 10 simple also rejecting price right now. So, that's interesting for oil. Maybe the momentum has stalled a little bit. Got a little bit of rounded kind of top here. Anything back below this trend line is probably going to get kind of ugly and test between like 55 and 58 or so. Would be my guess. Anything back above 62, 62.30 probably makes some new local highs. But yeah, just kind of stalling out like a lot of the other things we're looking at. Bonds just can't get no love, just murder fest every single day. There's just nothing bullish about this chart at all. I guess the only thing, if you want to grasp for straws, is we're hanging out right here on this base from the previous breakout zone. Anything back below this wick at 157 and change, it's going to get very ugly for bonds. And there's just nothing on any of the time frames yet. There's no bullish divergences, nothing. It's just down mode right now. How about ZN? Yeah, making a lower low today. Bear is very dominant on DMI on the 3-hour, also on the daily too. So not too sexy. It is right here on all this business there and this previous top and this top. So similar to ZB. It's just kind of at that critical zone. If it breaks down even further from here, it's going to get way more fugly. So let's go to Shanghai. Shanghai coming in, little false breakdown again. Came right back up, sort of like the oil breakdown right here. A little uglier, but not too bad. That's a decent test. We are about to get the bulls to be back above the exponentials. Still got some work to do on DMI. Daily looks pretty good, though, closing above and engulfing the last 3 days, so that's pretty nice. Ultimately, though, it would need to close above about 3,600 for this to really start getting going. But, hey, that's a good start for it. Dixie, just kind of chilling. Maybe a little basing type pattern. Really got to get back over this high at 91.50, otherwise it's just ranging more, just more ranging. This market is not making it easy right now. Oscillators also same thing. Anything back even below probably 90, 70 on a closing basis will probably break this structure. Anything conversely closing above 91.10, 91.20 though, probably going to get the party back going for Dixie. TNX, what's TNX doing? Yeah, just more sideways, just super frustrating. There's nothing really to say about this chart. It's above the 10. As long as you're just kind of riding above 140, you can't really get too mad about it. Momentum is gone on the RSI, so that's one thing, but not enough data yet. Any closures back above 151 probably gets this rallying some more, but yeah, just real confusing. Gold, not great. This is not looking pretty on gold at all. Just humping down here. Lower high, lower low. Even one. So maybe the bulls can step in on this candle right here, possibly. But they got a cheap ton of work to do. Let's see. Daily. Yeah, I mean, anything back. Oh, it looks like we wicked sub 1,700 on this candle today. Yes, we sure did. Right there. Immediately got bid up, but still, that is not a good sign. Didn't really want to see it wick below there for precious metal bulls. So, yeah, anything back below there, that 1,700 level, this is just going to have continued downside. It's not looking great. Let's go weekly. Yeah, wow, weekly is below. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty bearish. We haven't been weekly closed, open and closed below the 55 all the way since back over here in June of 2018. Yeah, so think about that for a second. So, hell, maybe gold does want to come test over here around 15, 16, 100. Wow, yeah, that doesn't look good. Silver threatening to break the resistance or the support here. Oh, this is actually looking pretty bad on silver. You do have a little bit of like some divergence here. It's kind of sloppy though, like bullish divergence. I don't know if I would count that for the 3 hour. Ooh, yeah, this is starting to look pretty bad on silver. About to close the daily below that horizontal right here. any other move back below 26 is probably going to get pretty brutal for silver as well. Platinum kind of just holding up. They all kind of have these weird little M type patterns right at the end. Daily, yeah, I mean, this one looks okay as long as it holds 1140, so there's nothing different about platinum. Silver is threatening, though, breakdown. Let's go weekly. Weekly still has about to 2550 on the 21 EMA. And monthly on silver, short term, hell, can even go to 2460 and not break the structure. So, yeah, precious metals, they got some work to do, that's for sure. All right, I think I got through the list there. Very nice. Uh-oh, Bitcoin kind of getting back below these lows. What is NASDAQ doing? Damn, NASDAQ's still selling off. Trying to bounce right here, but not looking too great. Same thing on RUT. Same thing on YM. Yeah, wow. All right. Well, so what we don't want to see, especially on BTC, is we don't want to stall out right here. This is a really critical zone around 51. The 51,000 handle is very important. It's kind of the threshold to get the bulls back going. I mean, we're getting close. It is looking pretty decent on the daily. We just got to keep riding up this trend. I do think if we break this trend line, again, it's probably going to roll back over and test 48. And then we'll have to see what happens. But it's looking okay. I do like the exponentials, how they're pointing up. So, I mean, this is how you start building the bullish case back up after this little consolidation. Let's go to the daily again. Yep, same kind of showing us the same thing. So still needs some more work, and I'd really like to see this weekly candle get negated. This one right here, because this is just a pretty ugly ass candle. It's one of the bigger down candles on CMEs. It's not going to be the biggest, but you probably have this one up 20. This one's definitely bigger. Yeah, 33. This one's got to be bigger. 29. 29. 25. Yeah, so it's definitely in the top end of the range. But, hey, not too crazy yet, like we talked about a bunch of times. Bitcoin does 20 to 35% pullbacks in the bull markets all the time. So it's pretty regular behavior. It's when you get to those 40, 50% pullbacks where you have to start getting real concerned. From local highs, that is. Not from, like, right here. But, yeah, as long as it's riding up that, don't got no issues. All right, let's just go look over here on Coin Checkup. See what's popping over here. Engine Coin, wow, look at that. Oh, and BAT ended up taking off. Very nice, BAT. Yeah, BAT had this little higher lows here. Some higher highs. Broke out over it, retested those highs. Yeah, nice chart. Opening EMAs back over here yesterday. Very nice chart. This thing looks great above 65-ish cents. No problems with that. A lot of volume on this candle right here. So might be a little careful there. Yeah, anything back below 65 cents, I would consider this probably done. But other than that, man, yeah, this looks pretty damn good. Yeah, yesterday, very, very sexy price action. What else is over here? Filecoin. Oh. Let's see, Filecoin. Yeah, Filecoin looking nice, rallying up. I think we talked about that the other day in the last video. Stall, like just hanging out above these highs, kind of like BAT did, and taking off. I mean, this looks really good on the 3 hour. How about the daily? Daily, a lot of resistance and about $46. So still needs to do some work to get past that. But hey, this is how it starts. Let's see. Dang, Mana coming down. Decentraland? Haven't seen that one on the top of the list in a hot minute. Let's see what it looks like. Kind of similar pattern. Oh, look at that. Riding up the trend line. I haven't looked at Mana in a while. Dang, very nice. Respecting that TA. Bounce, bounce, right with the 377. That's always lovely when you get confluence in the indicators. Yeah, and just open it up. I mean, hell, Mana looks pretty damn good. Anything above 28, 30 cents. I don't really have any issues with this at all. Probably back below 30 would shake it up a little bit. Maybe get a retest into the EMAs. But yeah, I mean, this looks pretty damn good. What a weekly. Yeah, weekly kind of. What's this price over here? 22 cents. Yeah, nothing too good on the weekly there. But yeah, pretty nice on Mana. Let's see. Phantom, OMG, Sia coin. Is Sia coin gonna start making a little comeback? Let's go check it out. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. Doesn't look super terrible. It's just kind of ranging. It kind of looks like a lot of the other coins, I guess. Yeah, so it's not great. It's just neutral as hell. Back above 11.5, 12 cents though. Probably gets us up here to 14. Yeah, anything sub 10, or I'm sorry, I'm just adding some extra cents here. About 1 penny. Anything back over like 1.1 cents probably gets us up to the 1.4 cent range. But yeah, losing the penny again on this is probably going to spell some doom for that guy. All right, let's go. Oh, that's not what I wanted to look at. I wanted to go to the Fang Mans. Yeah, as you can see, Tesla just getting rejected. This is a really bearish pattern right here on the 3-hour. This does not look good. Let's see on the weekly what kind of damage it's done. Yeah, weekly, kind of like where NASDAQ is. Looks a lot like NASDAQ's chart. Threatening the 21 weekly. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of accepting price down here on the daily. Bull's got some work to do on Tesla. Yeah, and he kind of moved back below 650. Probably gets us to test this wick in the upper 500 range. Really got to get back above 750 to start getting this going. Oh my God, it's 666 right now. Elon's the devil. Whoa. Netflix rolling over. Yeah, we were looking at this the other day, just how these tech chart. Oh wow, look at this. Amazon actually breaking down here. It's making it's about to close a lower low since all the way back at the end of last year. Yeah, this is interesting. Netflix getting slapped. Apple, and like, this is weird. These like sideways ass markets, like we were talking about in that last video. Just like, how has Amazon gone sideways for almost a year? That's just really crazy. When the market's just rallying super hard. But yeah, not great, Amazon. What are you doing? And we do have this descending triangle pattern we've been watching on Facebook, and we are about 70-ish, probably 60-something% full, and these tend to break around 70-80%. So that looks like about right here. Here maybe early April-ish. But yeah, not very great. Zuckerberg, what are you doing, man? What you doing over there? Yeah, so just kind of watching this pattern. There's not really any edge to get on this, especially at the latter end of this triangle. I mean, it's like 8% range. I mean, what are you going to do with that? I mean, like delta neutral strategy might be a decent play on it until it breaks out of the range, but that's kind of dangerous to play at this point because once it does break, it's probably going to move real fast. Google breaking down. Amazon still making lows. Look at that, just dumping today. Dump fest. Netflix really dumping today. Down 5%. Dang. Dang. Microsoft even dumping? Jeez. Come on, Bill. What are you doing over there, Bill? Well, shit. That's not great. Let's go back over to NASDAQ. I'm curious if it's still selling off. Let's see. Yeah, looks like it's just kind of, a little bit. It is kind of just working its way down. Damn. Damn. Is Rut going to catch up to that? Yeah, Rut looks like it might want to catch up too. Jeez. Huh. Some big selling coming here after lunchtime. VIX popping up. Yeah. That is interesting. Let's go look at energy stocks real quick. They probably popped pretty good. Oh, yeah. Almost all of them up pretty nice. That's good. I like to see that. That long energy action. Oh, I made a little data storage thing. We were talking about that yesterday. What's up, Melly? How are you doing? You never chat in here. Except for today. On this beautiful day. Let's go through some of these. Are they selling off too with the tech? Yes, they are selling off with tech today. All of them. Nope. Not Seagate. Seagate is defying the market right now. Wow, relative strength on Seagate. Look at that. Making a new body high closes. Is this all-time highs over the tech bubble? Oh, it wasn't even around in the tech bubble. Damn, so it is. We're at all-time highs. Damn, Seagate looks really good above like $67. Even short term above 74, $75. Damn, yeah, Seagate might be going into a blue sky breakout right now. I'm going to put that on my watch list. Toshiba. Oh, Toshiba just selling off here. How about Intel? Yeah, Intel giving it up. Hitachi just kind of chilling. That's pretty bullish. Just flagging out up here. Oof. NetApp is probably one of the tinier ones. Man, yeah, pretty bearish. This just got real bearish. Sub 66. But yeah, Seagate though, pretty nice. Way to go, Seagate. Packing it up. Oh yeah, y'all are moving soon, right? What is the last day? On Friday? Saturday? Something like that? Oh, that's crazy. You're going to be all far away now. We'll probably like never see each other. All right, bonds. Bonds just selling off. Not looking great. Kind of rolling over here across the board. Junk bonds, even high yield. Same thing. Corporate bonds, like we were looking at the other day, just falling off a cliff up here. I mean, I don't know what's going on in the bond market, but something's messed up. Look, oh my gosh, look at this. Muni bonds. This is a bad sign right here. Holy moly. This is the thing that's super safe, and like pensions and everybody has a lot of money in these because they can never go bust. But if y'all remember what happened over here in Corona, I remember my dad hit me up and was like, the Fed's going to save the markets, right? That was like this day. It was like literally the bottom, but he's like, they're going to save him, right? So he was feeling that max pain. But wow, this is something. I haven't looked at this in like a week or so. Wow. Damn. I'm going to have to mull on that for a little bit because that is not sexy by any means. I'm actually going to send a type of message about that to a friend of mine. Yeah, wow, that is just crazy. Alright, I just sent a little picture over to a buddy of mine. I get his opinion. He's a good trader, guru in the financial biz. Man, look at this, though. Kind of basing right here at this 115 area. Lots of support there. Man, anything sub 115, this is going to get ugly. Wow, and even the weekly close technically last. Wow, what the hell? Damn, that just further confuses me about what the shit's going on in the bond market. Like we were talking about a couple days ago. Jeebus Christ. UFC Saturday night. Friday you get the keys for the new house. Oh, awesome, dude. Yeah, I'll come by Saturday night after work and watch the fight with you guys. It's a big one too, I think. Is that the Izzy fight for UFC this weekend? Not UFC.org. Well, that's who I bank with. If you want to know. I think it is the Izzy fight. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a good one. This is Blachowicz. He's like a Wolfenstein, pretty much. Yeah, that'll be fun. I like that. Very nice. H bar. Oh man, I haven't seen H bar in a while. Let's go look at that from a random ticker I just saw. Oh, look at that. H bar pumping still. This is pretty damn bullish as long as it's above 10, 11 cents. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Oh yeah. Yeah. H bar actually has a pretty good setup right here. A little bit higher high. As soon as we can make a new higher, higher low. As soon as we can make a higher high here, around 13.5 pennies. This thing probably is going to go to at least 15 cents. And that's all-time high, isn't it? Yes, it is. Wow. Maybe we're not quite done. The thing that's just really scary, geez. Damn, 3 belts on the line. Damn, that is beast mode. Rounded more on bonds. Bonds just rounded everywhere, man. Just something is weird. Corporate bonds dumping. Mooney bonds dumping. The Mooney bond one, this is brutal. And Mooney bonds, they usually don't move like this. I mean, we haven't seen acceleration like this since like Corona crash. You know? I mean, what is this? About 14%? What are we at now? About 3%? Wow. I mean, this is definitely noteworthy. I want some more info on from some buddies here and see what they say, because that's crazy, man. Brutal. What? I dropped 126 frames. Little bastard. Internet. What the hell? Good thing that's not very much, though. Brokers are kind of killing it today. Schwab. Is that all-time highs for Schwab? Yes, it is. Previous wick high on that's $52. Bullish. This is bullish as hell above $60. There ain't no problems with this chart. Free commissions. That's how you make a lot of money, you know, if you didn't know. Interactive brokers, not even at all-time highs. Would be shocked if it didn't go there. $80. Still another 8% away or so. ICE kind of doing a descending triangle here. ICE might be done. It might be iced. Ha ha ha. CME. Let's see. Yeah, CME's doesn't look as good as the Schwabies. Oh, look at this. So this is a big bond trading market company. And look at this. They're finally taking the heat from these bonds selling off. That's interesting. They've been kind of just sideways the last couple of days. Yeah, man, what is going on in the bond market? If anyone's in here in the chat that's in tune with bond market stuff, please chime in, because I am by no means an expert in that. That's just so crazy. Especially with rate. I mean, yeah, I guess rates have been going up, but they've stalled out the last week. So, just so weird, man. Super weird, yeah? Let's see what Bitcoin's doing. Ooh, selling off. Ew. Yeah, still above the trend line, though, so whatever. Don't overthink it. If we're above the trend line, it's all good in the hood. Oh my gosh, NASDAQ accelerating its sell-off, and we are now below the bodies over here. Jeebus Christ. What is going down, man? Oh, NASDAQ, I guess. Jeez. This week, man, the weekly... This is like the last line of defense right here on NASDAQ. Like we were just talking about earlier, the weekly hasn't closed below it since coronavirus crash. Watch out. See? Back over here in March. Late Feb. Here we are now. March again, 1 year later. That year just blew by, didn't it? Wow. Gee, this is kind of crazy. I think a lot of people I thought it'd be some more upside. Not so much on Nasdaq didn't look that way, but YM and Russell after those big girthy candles looked pretty nice. But now, geez, yeah, Nasdaq has just kept getting rejection at the former support level 13.3. Just wow, and the daily is about to literally close bodies all the way back to this cluster. Yeah, for the year. Wow, man. Jeez, how many hours we got left? About an hour and a half. Well, snap. Snap, man. Well, I'm gonna go look at some. I gotta go look at something real quick. I need to see if I might need to de-risk something on my L portfolio. It's totally Spanish. Yeah, just bear with me. I'm just checking some other stuff. We're at the live chill mode session. I like to just get through the list towards the beginning of the stream, and then we kind of just hang out and chat. Sometimes there's some good things to look at. Oh man, no Bond guys in here. Dang it. Let's see if my buddy wrote anything. Nothing. Jesus. Ask another buddy there. Yeah, just so crazy. That's bonds, man. It's throwing me for a loop. It's making me a little bit concerned that they're selling off so hard. It's like, let's go back to the ZB chart. Huh. So did they sell off really hard? Are they getting ready for a pump because the markets are about to dump that ass? Like, very, very odd. Let's open up this broker and check it out. Check it out. Check it out now. Let's go over here to... Oh, hey, what the hell? Where'd it go? Oh, it's on my other screen over here. Excuse. Probably got mollywopped. Let's see here. Yep. Yeah, boy. All right, let's go to Master Micro, not participating today in the Bitcoin rally. Don't like that. Don't like that, man. If MicroStrategy breaks this trend line, I'm gonna be real concerned about the overall just euphoric nature of this market. Still got a ways to do it, a lot of time, but the only reason I mentioned that, we were talking about this last video. If you go back to the previous tech bubble, look at these almost exact same trajectories where it's just like, oh my God, everything's amazing. And then it wasn't one time. It only went from in 1 month from a local high to the low of 80% in 1 month down. Hey, that's cool, right? I mean, to be fair, I guess you were up 1,800, so you're only up a few 100% on that close. Dang. But yeah, this was hyped up here, and the tech companies, whatever they did back then, they were just riding that hype gravy train, and they're doing the same thing here. And it's not participating with the rally on Bitcoin on Mama Bear. What does ETH look like? And GBDC, yeah, kind of just boring. What does Riot look like? Riot. Just lots of sideways, y'all. A lot of indecision. I know a lot of crypto's up today, and it looks really great and seems really awesome. And it is awesome. Don't get it twisted. I'm not trying to be like bearish about it, but it's just not out of the woods yet. Bulls still got some work to do to get out of there. They got all the foundation built right now, though. They really do. This is a great setup, but any kind of breakdown from these is going to probably get real ugly. Oh, did he rock Warren Buffett? Wonder why he said that. I don't really care about Warren Buffett that much. I know, hate it or love it, but ice cream licking man and all that crap. Let's see. To buy? No way, dude. I'm buying Tesla. Someone just texted me and was like, "Oh, buy Tesla, dude." I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I mean, he wasn't saying that, but he just sent me a message from a chat group. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna be buying Tesla right now. Let's go look at Tesla. Yeah, no, definitely not. Not off of this chart. Weekly, not when we're threatening the 21 right here. I want to see some kind of confirmation that it's going to put in a low. Because let's go down to NASDAQ. NASDAQ bouncing ever so slightly off of there. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's go crack time frames. Oh, pretty healthy bounce there, but that's nothing considering what it just did. So YM said retesting this trend line one more time. How many times can it do it today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. All right. Let's make it way more confusing. I mean, look at this chart and it just kind of sums it up. Yeah, but Tesla, no, definitely not. It needs to really get back above like 730 to think about being bullish. But you just buy dips, dude. Just buy dips. It's how you make money forever. Yeah, now we're like well below. I mean, look at this closed. This is a week of daily open and closes below the 55, below all the averages, below the mama. And we haven't done this like since the rally also, and since after Corona. So yeah, no way, man. No way. This can easily come down to 400, 450, like the $400 handle. This could easily do that right here with this setup. So definitely not doing that. I'm pretty much out of tech now, 52% cash. Crypto okay for me, but USDC is my largest holding. Hey man, I'm actually right there with you, buddy. I'm not too convinced that we're out of the woods right now across the board. I don't know if you were in here earlier, Rock, when I was looking at Mooney bonds, but look, check this out. What is this? Murder fest, dude. This is not a good sign. Why is like the safest thing selling off? It's like bond. I don't know. I don't follow news or really read any of the stuff going on with the Fed does and that kind of shit. But the markets seems to be calling some kind of bluff or something. I don't know. Something's happening. Is there a FOMC meeting tomorrow or today? Maybe. Shit, I don't know. Was it March? I don't remember all these things. Speaking of news that I don't pay attention to, let's go pay attention to it. That might be something. Yeah, it's not until the 16th, 17th. So, shit, that's still freaking 2 weeks away. Yeah, I don't know. I'm perplexed about that. I am perplexed. With retirement in the near future, I am pretty conservative. Yeah, that's smart, man. That's smart. I've been telling my dad to be the same way. Although he's pretty good already. He's just naturally conservative. He doesn't really like to take big swings or nothing. He likes real estate too. That's just kind of his forte. He's been in real estate most of his life. So, I'm not a huge fan of real estate. Just lots of maintenance and upkeep, man. And taxes, dude. Those damn property taxes get you. Sucks. So you don't really realize it as you're in there, but it's like, man, even on a cheap house, like sub 300K, you're probably paying like 3-ish grand, give or take, depending on how you exactly file and all that, and what kind of breaks that you get. But yeah, you hold a damn house for 10 years. It's like, damn, you just had to pay 30-40 grand in freaking taxes. And then you got to pay another, 30% when you sell that shit for cap gains. Hell, I think even Biden's trying to make it higher than that, which is crazy. That'll help everything, get the economy boosted up. I hate both sides, by the way. They're both tools to me. I definitely don't. I'm apolitical. Let's see. Yeah. NASDAQ just got that pressure on it, boy. It's got that deep pressure. Let me zoom in on this RSI real quick. I don't know why I got this blue line on there. I don't know, maybe I could figure it out. Maybe it's a long-term trend line. It is. It is. Look at that long-term trend line. Also an RSI confirming some of the weakness we're seeing, breaking that trend line. It's a little sloppy. Probably can get moved up a little like that. Either way, though, it is threatening it. So, wow, momentum. This ain't no joke. This is some damage here. This is definitely some damage. Last time we even spent time under the 3-hour 377 and 200 was all the way back in October. So, take that for what you will, but that ain't no BS. The money supply is bring. Oh, burring. Yes, it is burring. You ain't lying about that. I thought they were doing direct purchases to bonds, though. I guess it don't matter. I thought it could never stop working, though, when you just print money forever. Right? Right, bro? It's funny how people think that. Oh, snap, dude. Yeah, that is brutal. I'm going to have to take my gold trade off, I think. I got slapped on that one a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Don't look good. Ew. Just crazy. VIX still popping. Oh shit, over 26 now. Damn, even hit over new highs earlier. Uh-oh, man. This might be this seems like it's going to be sustained for today. We might get selling off all the way into the end of the day. With some reads like that, I'm going to have to open up another chart to see here, because I can't get good tick charts on here. I gotta go to a different platform. It's one thing I don't like about TradingView. They don't do tick charts, which sucks. Damn it, Bobby. I don't think that shows anything, but we're gonna take it off the other screen just in case. Although I don't trade with Thinkorswim. I just leave a little bit of money in there to use the services. I used to. They're not terrible. I prefer interactive brokers though. All right, let's see. I'm just looking at some more internals. The tick chart on the NYSE. I'm just curious to where that is at right now. If we're getting market internals agreeing with some of this gnarliness. Let's see. Advanced decline line. Let's see. Can we zoom out on that biatch? Yep. Yeah, we haven't gotten any lower than 1,000 ticks though. So internals aren't matching this momentum on that metric anyway. So that's kind of interesting. I was not going to guess that. I was going to assume that we definitely had a tick down there. Huh. Well, that's kind of interesting. No 1,000 ticks on that at all. That is crazy, man. How did that even happen? How does that go down? No 1,000 ticks. Just super neutral. We did have some on last Thursday, though, to the downside. Let's go look at that real quick. Yes, Thursday, which is, what is that? That's this day here. Yeah, that would make sense on this big, girthy day. Yeah, okay. And then we had some on this day for the upside, 1,000 plus ticks. Yeah, there's more hard reads, man. Yeah, de-risking is probably not the worst idea. I mean, I'm already de-risked pretty good. I'm about right where you're at, Rock, but shit. Those Mooney bonds, I did not see that before, and I usually check those weekly, but that one just slipped by. So many damn tickers. I was really focusing more on the investment grade bonds, and if people are dumping bonds like this, I mean, what, are they gonna do like a surprise hike or something coming up? Because the economy is so great, whatever kind of bullshit they're gonna spin on it. I don't know. Bonds are sniffing something out though. Let's see. Yeah. Now I'm not as bearish after seeing the tick internals though. Not having any 1,000 prints today. That's probably going to bode well for a rally towards the end of today. If I had to guess. DD just rolling over, looks like. Ew, DDD, I should say. The triple D, boy. Uh-oh, Bitcoin. What are you doing? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Let's see. Let's go back over here. I'll zoom in a little bit. Oh, yeah, there we go. Getting a nice little bounce off these lows. Oh, is NASDAQ about to come in and rip people's face off? Eee, doggy. It might be. With those tick internals not showing thousands on the downside, it would not surprise me. That does happen. Cha-ching. Call, old school ring. Yep, yep. Oh, look at that. Oh, bear with me a second. I'm gonna go check one more area on my El Portfolio. Oh, and we're gonna have quad witching is coming up too, isn't it, this month? Very interesting. Yeah, if anyone wants me to go check something out or whatever, feel free to type in the chat. Let's see if I'm just trying to see if I want to do any trades right now for the end of day. What is that, 690? Ooh, can't do that. That's too far away. Brutal. Let's see. Let's go over here. Oh, well. All right. All right. ES wants to do it, maybe. Yeah, maybe we'll go play ES. Let's go look at that instead. ES. I hate when you get conflicting indicators. Yeah, just seeing that a lot this week, actually. It's making this week a little bit confusing. It's been so easy the last, I guess most of this year to pick stocks and make money, but yeah, this week and kind of a little bit of last week, but definitely this week is kind of like, what? we'll see what happens. Oh, no, I don't want no auto stop in there. Don't be doing that. Market maker doesn't need to know that. I don't know if they can look that shit up or not, but whatever. Alright, we'll put in a little alert right around here. I like to just do it with alerts and manage it myself. Put the order in myself. Alright, got that in. Let's scooch back on over here. And bring back the charts. Alright, sorry about that. It's a live show, so, you know, it's all good. Man. Let's see what didn't move good today. Nothing. Look at this. The only thing that's down is XDC and Theta and Voyager token. Just barely, though. I mean, that's not even really down. But, yeah, how wild. Engine Coin killing it the last week. Dang, Hiobi token? No one's on Hiobi? I kind of want to look at this Theta fuel. Let's go check that out. Only on Binance, so you know it's good. Yeah, Jesus. That's already no edge there. Can't do shit on that one. How about XDC? Let's go check it out. Just why not? Why not? You never know. Bitfinex. Wow, it's only on Bitfinex? No way. Dang, you like never see that. That's crazy. Yeah, just already breaking out. Nothing to do there. Rev chain. That one's done some pretty big moves in these. What is it on? KuCoin. Oh gosh, what is this crap? What? I don't know what this is. That's terrible looking. Get that crap out of here. Disregard that one. I wanted to go back to H bar here. Yeah, because I kind of do like this setup on H bar. So what do you got here? About 7 to maybe 20 if you wanted to really get loose with it all the way down here. Yep. Not too shabby on that one. What is this? 55% cash. Oh, you're trimming? You're trimming? Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Rock. I'm starting to trim stuff and look for better setups, you know, because I don't want to hold and then get murder fest because we're going to dump out of nowhere. You know, can always buy back in. So, what is that? Theta got Sony on board to run a node. Oh, did they? What does that even mean, though, right? Is that like one dude running a node that works there? It's like their chart, I guess, is already played out for that kind of news. But I'm going to put H bar up in here in the watch list. I use orange for my color for potentials. It's kind of like, oh, warning, warning, check it out. Let's go through some of those, actually. Nope. Tilray, booty. Let's look at them on a daily. I don't want to get too crazy. No, breaking down on the green organic Dutchman. Although lots of support still right around 25 cents. So even though it's breaking this trend line, you got the 200 and the mama right below it. So that's kind of an interesting spot. Fubo, Murder Fest. This is like a Sling or something, Roku kind of TV. They have one of the better sports packages, I believe, is their whole fame. Kind of breaking this trend line, though. Sloppy, but last line of defense on this guy, $32. This actually looks kind of nice on the daily. I like that. But just like with the other stuff, man, like with the coins, if the larger market's going to dump out, a lot of these are going to get hammered. Although this one doesn't look super bad above like $12, to be fair. About 10-15% risk on that. Oh, I found this the other day. I just thought it was crazy. I put it in here because I didn't want to forget it. Silk Road Medical. like, oh yeah, Silk Road Medical, huh? Well, that's a funny name. Looks like it's kind of pre-testing these old highs at around $50. So, well, I guess it's okay, about $50. But again, none of these are going to be probably really great right now, just because the market's acting so funky and being indecisive. What's GME doing? Is it mooning yet? To the moon! Yeah, just going sideways. I mean, this is interesting that it's not breaking down. I'll say that. Yeah, wow. I mean, above 95, $100, this still looks all right. I mean, DMI is still dominant on the 3-hour. How about the daily? Yeah, daily actually just got dominant on this recent pump here, so pretty interesting chart. Very high IV and expensive to play this right now, but unless you just long it. Seagate, we already looked at that one earlier, and H-bar, we just looked at that one too, so good to go on that. Lifeway Foods, kind of chilling right here. This is make or break it time for this guy. But again, I'm kind of de-risked right now. I want to see the overall markets not take a total dump on themselves. So let's go back to those and see what they're doing. Just kind of chilling. Not too ugly. BTC trying to blip up. Let's go check it out. But ow. Yeah, it's attempting to. It's kind of just stuck in this little kind of flagging out on the 3-hour. Which is kind of interesting place to flag, because if we do flag here, the measured move, I bet, goes right to the next horizontal if we broke out. Yeah, look at that. Geometry action. Yeah, so if this flags out and breaks out above 52,000, we probably come up here and test this horizontal, and then that's the real super test for the bulls. 51.5 was like the intermediate. That's pretty nice. I like that we're hanging out around here, but definitely 55K. Mid 50s is the big dog. Daily still needs a little bit of work. Almost there though, to be fair. So this is how you want to see it build on low time frames. Can't be mad about that for the bulls. They're trying. And futures closing back above the daily 10 simple would be real cool. This cyan line right here sitting at around 50,500. And that closes in about 2 hours. Closes 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. And what time is it actually? Oh, we still got an hour before close. All right, sweet. Plenty of time to do some managing, whatever we need to do. I'm just going to be kind of fanning through some stuff, just looking at things. So feel free to shout it out. I wonder how hotels are doing. Oh, that's not a hotel. Well, I guess it's a floating hotel. Resorts. Yeah, cruise lines. I guess cruise lines are going to be awesome now. Yeah, everyone's getting on a cruise line apparently. Carnival, pretty funny. Cuck is their ticker. Carnival actually does look pretty bullish above $21 though, to be fair. 24. Red Rock Resorts. I don't know, is this like in Denver? Not sure. Damn, a lot of the hotels are kicking ass, man. The hell's going on with that? Well, not whatever they do. They're not kicking any ass. Hyatt's, wow. I mean, look at these consolidations over the 377 200 Mama opening up. This is kind of crazy. This actually looks pretty damn good. Huh. Who would have thunk that? Intercontinental looking good too. A lot of these weekly charts are looking awesome. Wyndham, I mean, yeah, what the shit, man? What is this? Red Lion. They must have got bought out or something. Just pegged right here at 350. That's usually what that means when you see that. What is this? Oh. Buzzing out. No, nothing too good there. Let's see here. Yeah, usually that's a buyout when you see price like that. Another great example that recently happened is GW Pharma, just to show you real quick. See, when it's just pegged up here, it's like pending buyout stuff, generally. Yeah, wow, a lot of these damn hotel resorts are like, I wasn't really paying attention to them. Probably for more obvious reasons. But yeah, these looked really good. Breakout above the 200. Get the EMAs reset, retest back in the zone. That's what we love to see, this setup exactly. And when it's on a weekly time frame, these are really nice because then you don't have to hawk that shit all day, which is never really that fun. I mean, some people like it. I mean, I like to look at charts all the time, but when you have to manage many positions like that, it's just kind of, it can become burdensome, that's for sure. Yeah, daily. Wow. Who would have thought? Hotels. What the hell is this one? This is kind of an interesting chart. I don't know anything about this. Green Tree Hospitality Group. I don't know anything about this company, but this chart actually looks pretty damn good. We got here about, yeah, only about 8%-ish downside risk. Kind of some decent volume on an attempted breakout, retest of the breakout zone the very next day. Yeah, hell, man, this in volatility from zero read from the last month. Shit, this might not be a bad one. Let's go look at the, see if it has any options on it. It does not. No option. No option for options. Well, you know, what are you going to do? Yeah, not too bad. I'm actually going to put that on my watch. I mean, this is a watch list, but my super watch list, the warning watch list, which is, like I was saying earlier, I do mark them with orange, so I know. And then I mark red ones with positions that I have on, so I can just like glance at them real fast and be like, oh shit, I need to do something or manage or whatever. And blue lists, I just made that quick for traditional market, so I can look at it at a real fast glance whenever I want to see just the majors. What's the major markets of the world doing? And then, like I said, orange is, well, maybe I'll buy it, maybe I won't. It needs to just be on the radar. Oh, what are CV vaxxers doing? Oh, God, got murder fest. All that hype. Look at all that hype selling off. Sell the news, man. Sell the news. Buy the rumors, sell the news. Just dump fest, dump fest. Pfizer finally catching some bids right here on this low. Pfizer just like, just giving it all up from back in December. Little descending triangle type pattern here, kind of forming. It's kind of sloppy, something like that, but a lot of support on this guy around 80 bucks. Yeah, not playing with any of those. How about some of these CV stocks? So look at that, sell all that hype. But it is coming down, to be fair, right here at 440. Mid fours is a real good support zone on this guy. So if you think Corona's going to come back and make a resurgence, this might be an interesting play. Codex, range bound, looks kind of like the tech stocks. So does that one. Pretty ugly. More range bound. Nothing really to do there. Dine out's probably up if restaurants are up. Yep. There you go. I'm sorry if hotels are up, not restaurants. Dine out is restaurants. Derp. Bruh. Yeah, wow. Get the hell out of here, man. I don't know if you've been to restaurants lately, but are they that busy? Maybe. I don't know. Not the ones that I've been going to. How about water stocks? What is water doing? Ranging. Whoa! Not ranging. Dumping. What is that? That's brutal, man. Green Tree is a leading hotel operator in China. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Howard. Appreciate that. Well, so they operate lots of the, what do they call those? They're like little tube hotels. So you like literally stay in a pod or something. I know that's a big thing over there in the Asian area. Wow, weekly below Mama. This is brutal. What the hell's going on? Water's not hot anymore? It's not the hot stock? I know what's his name from that Big Short was all up on that shit. I mean, look at this stock, though. I mean, just talk about slow and steady. Very nice. About 45, just going from bottom left to upper right of the chart. That's great. California Water Services is just about to dump too. They're going to be dumping the water. Dang, yeah, what's going on with water? They got water futures out too in Cali. Big range for the last year. Yeah, pretty weird. I wouldn't have guessed that. Not going to be playing none of those though right now. How's housing doing? Let's go XLB. There it is. Yeah, housing's all right. Kind of actually a little reset from this oscillator. Not too shabby on the daily. 3 hours a little bit sloppier, but on the daily looks actually really good, above 73 cents on housing. Not too shabby. Real neutral on the DMI though. Open Door Technologies. I have a crappy put on this from, they merged with somebody else. I had the option on before they merged, and I didn't know that was happening. And then they gave me some new open puts instead of the crap. I don't even remember what company it was. And then I got it from. Oh, is MVR finally rolling over? The scam stock? Well, I think it's a scam stock. They like. What is it? Did they do a lot of? Is this the Navient one? Sorry, this one might not be Navient. No, actually, I don't think it is. Yeah, Navient's the company that like came out of the Fannie and Freddie Mae crap way back in the Gap. Geez, look what happened to housing back over here. Taylor Morrison, my brother-in-law, works there. Brutal, dude. $6. Holy shit balls. 76%. Ouch. Kind of just chilling though. Nothing too sexy on that. Not much edge on that guy. I'm gonna go back to Amazon and see if it's getting bid back up right here on these lows. Yeah, it's trying to. None of the woods yet though. Oh, right. PM's Platinum. Yeah, we did that. Oh, it's retail. I need to upgrade my retail thing here. I ain't got shit on there. Yeah, retail's kicking ass. Does the green tree bring you buyers? Musk Starship launch in 30 seconds. Oh, yeah. Hopefully it doesn't blow up. Didn't the last one not go very well? MJNA. Wow, murder fest on MJNA. Ouch. Yeah, broke down from this kind of ugly pattern here. It would have been nicer if it was like kind of based out, but now it's kind of brutal. Medical marijuana, last line of support, right where it's at though. So there is that. I don't know if I got the balls to buy some right there, especially if the market's going to be acting kind of all funky. Maybe we'll come back to that. Let's put a little marker on there. This is kind of interesting on the weekly chart, because Mexico is potentially going to make an announcement in the next 30, 40 days. Yeah, in the next 34 days. Starship launch, bro. All right, let's just go look at it real quick. I'm sure people like to see this stuff. Let's see if I just put Starship, if it pops up. Oh, sure did. Look at that. Of course it did. Elon is the man. The man, man.
I'm gonna say something on the rocket.
Whoa, we're going to turn that off. We don't need no audio. Is it going to... It's like a bullet rocket. It's getting ready. 30 seconds. Let's go live. What did I just get? Crossing down on the E to the S. Let me go see that real quick on here. Aww. More selling, huh? Can't get no love. Can't get no love. Can't get no love. Ignition and immediate abort. Oh, they did? Aborted already? Is that what you're saying? Oh, that was fast. What the hell's up with that? Launch is aborted due to issue at engine startup. Oh, come on. What kind of issue? Let's just send people on it to Mars. Let's go. It'll work, right? Boca Chica. That's right over there by Sal Padre, if you don't know. It's a good spot. Fun place. I love that place. It's a real chill beach town, if you've never been. All right, let's go see here. Oh, snap. The sellers are back in the building. Back in the building. About to get that more pressure put on this shit, man. Is it time? Is it time? It's time. What's YM doing? Let's go zoom in on some YM. Yep, nothing really. It looks like it is getting rejected. Lots of supply over here. How about RUT? Not as ugly. Yeah, NASDAQ just brutal. Brutal. Ouch. Hey, do I want to short some Russell right here? Want to do that? Kind of got this little diamond type pattern on the 3 hour, if y'all can see that. You got this, whoa, maybe if I can click the right darn button. So you have this little diamond kind of pattern here, like that. And again, if you don't know, that pattern site, we kind of mentioned it the other day. I'll just mention it again today. You can go there. It's probably it is old school 90s layout, but hey, that works for me. But yeah, you can go on here and check out patterns. It's a free resource. It's very awesome. And it does have, he has books and stuff too you can read, but most of that stuff's all in here. So you can go here and you're like, oh, what's a diamond pattern? Well, let's go look. And be like, oh, diamond. Diamond top, diamond bottom. And he goes through all the stats, how he rates them, the average rise and declines, the throwbacks, percent chance for meeting targets, how many trades that he analyzed doing it. So yeah. And diamonds are pretty neutral. It's mostly just a range type pattern. And for the measured move on it, you just take kind of the middle part of the gut here. I know this isn't straight, but it gives the same thing from the top to the bottom. It doesn't matter if it's straight. And then let's say if it broke to the downside, you're looking at like 21. Oh, that would break the major support here at 2160. And also, it would make new highs, I believe. Yep. Make new highs and almost hit our upper target around 2400 on that. So, well. Yep, they got the diamond top version too. Let's see, 39 is the last out of 39. 3. Oh, he's got these ranked pretty high. 3 out of 36. Yeah, same thing though. You can see. Anyway, it's a good resource. Oh, another great resource too is a really awesome podcaster. It's called Chat with Traders. And I'll just bring the window over here. I listen to it a lot. It's Chat with Traders. This dude is awesome. He gets people on here you never heard of. They vet them and check their accounts and stuff. So these guys are real traders. And there's just so many good nuggets of information in this podcast. And he's got all kinds of different people on here. Some you might recognize. Most you probably won't. But really good knowledge from this guy. Really cool podcast. So there's just a little extra info action for you. Nice resources. All right, let's see. Let's go back over here. NASDAQ selling off. YM selling off. Yeah. Yeah, see what this diamond pattern's about to break, too. Pretty much any price here in the next 30 points either way. Like 30 points, that's so many? That's only like 1%. That ain't shit. That ain't nothing, man. We've been doing that every day on Russell for the last couple weeks. Up, down, up, down, up, down. What's Bitcoin doing? Is it having fun with this? Yeah, just kind of chilling all day. Same thing. So nothing really to show there. Just taking it off a different screen real fast because I'm thinking about doing a possible trade here for the close. We got 30 minutes left. Dang. Yeah, I think I'm... Oh, crap. I didn't mean to push that button. That's the wrong button. Alright, we'll do so. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. And just take a little nibble, see what happens. See if we get any further downside on this guy. Bringing it back over. I just do small. I don't play big with these kind of intraday trades. Uh-oh. Don't you keep going, NASDAQ. Don't you do it. All right. Do I need to de-risk anything? I don't think so. Man, I have this Nokia position on. I ain't doing shit. Let's go look at Nokia. I got some long delta in Nokia, like from right, like literally right, pretty much where it is, around $4. It's just like ain't doing shit. Wall Street Bets kind of effed it up. Yeah, I don't really care about Nokia until it breaks like 380. Let's go ahead and put an alert on there just in case. It does. And I like to put alerts on both sides of price action so that way it neutralizes the emotion. Because, like, let's say you just put it on the downside and it's a Nokia, then you're immediately like, oh, crap, and feel maybe anxiety or something like that, whatever it is, fear or something. So I like to put them on both sides of the breakouts, and then that way if I do hear one, I'm not like, oh. It's not biased to the downside or the upside, whatever. Maybe you're short and getting squeezed to the upside. I don't know. It's just something that I've noticed kind of helps my mental game. Might help you. Maybe you're mentally stronger than me. But hey, helps me out a little bit. Yeah, Bitcoin just chilling. Nothing crazy there. I do have this other chart here that I can like look at. Maybe y'all might like it. Let's see. This one, and then I also have this sector one, which I haven't loaded this in a long time. So I kind of just open this guy up. Does it close all of them when I do that? No. Yes, I guess it does. Sectors. These are just the major spider sectors, all like on charts next to each other. Dang, just every sector's up except for, what is this, utilities? Yep. Yep, that makes sense. Uh-oh, what are we getting over here? Getting a little bit of a warning. Some continued selling. Yep. Yep. Can't hold on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. All right, let's go over here. Zoom in a little bit. Doji. Oh, man, if it's... Are we getting more pushing? Yeah, we are. Damn. Damn, no rally for you. I've been getting a lot of rallies at the end of the day, but not lately. They've been saying, nah, ain't giving you that. Shit, boy. Zoom back in or medium in. Yeah, wow. I thought NASDAQ might be able to have a little rally with these weak internals earlier, but Market don't give a shit about those right now. Let's see. Maybe we got one. Nope. Almost. Pretty weak. Pretty weak. Don't like that. An immediate abort. Oh, dang. I'm starting to get the intraday alerts that are saying, hey, watch out, man. Damn, ES just dumping. I'm zoomed in on like very low time frames right now, by the way. Uh-oh, we about to take out the low of the day on NASDAQ for some continuation. What is the next major target on this guy? Let's zoom out a little bit. Damn, not really until the top of this kind of W pattern, so another few hundred points down. And ultimately, probably with this 200-day moving average coming up. Let's look at volume profile. See if we got anything there, kind of agreeing. Yep, we do. Look, you can see this little volume node right here in this big gap, which actually goes right to where we were talking about, the upper end of this W range. So, yep, anything back below this 12.6 area, it's probably going to get kind of fugly. Yes, sir, yes, sir. All right, let's take that off. We can look at market profile, too. I never talk about that. They don't call it market profile on here. They call it something else, volume by session or some shit, some dumb name. But it's pretty much market profile. It's kind of a cool metric. I just really like EMAs, though. That's pretty much my favorite, and DMI. But it kind of gives you a good point of reference for the price of the day. So this red line here is like the point of control. So that's where like most of the business in volume at that specific price was done at for the day. So in a trending market, you can be like, oh, as long as these are kind of stacking up on each other, oh, then the trend is intact. As soon as you start, getting the lower highs on the point of control, then you got to be a little bit concerned. This one gapped way down, all the way down to 12.8. Yowzas. And these don't care about time frames. You just can't really look at them above like a 1 or 2 hour because it's looking at it intraday. So it's in the 24-hour session that it looks at this price in. So, but yeah, just something that's kind of interesting sometimes. It gives you some just different way to trade. There's just so many ways to skin the cat, All right. Getting a little bid back up, a little fake out. Let's see. Yeah. Nothing too crazy. Just kind of boring. Just boring. Ain't shit going on. We got 30 more minutes. I guess I might just hang out for the close here. See what happens. All right. Let me look at my portfolio real fast. I need to see something. Clear all those. Don't need any of that. Yeah. CMPS, huh? Let's see what this is. Ooh, getting pretty brutal on this guy. Oh, they got earnings today. Yes, they do. Guess someone's not liking it. Oh, wait, no, they had earnings yesterday. Oh, okay, whatever. Kind of ugly. Kind of ugly. Oh, like the indices, though, hanging on right on its 21. It's like, uh-oh. have to let that one go. Especially if we close on these lows. Alright, let's go watch some equities because I'm just curious if they're going to be able to hold it out. Rut. Chilling. YM. Oh, what is DJT doing? Let's go look at Dow Jones. Transportation. Oh, Dow Jones is still bullish as hell, actually. It's a little surprising. Huh. What? Say what? Damn, boy. Yeah, watch holding them options past the 20-day mark. Those theta weeks will get you. That probably doesn't make sense if you don't trade options, but the final 2 weeks of expiration on the contract, the theta really starts to accelerate and kind of bite you. I've seen studies where if you just don't trade inside those 2 weeks and you stay, above like 40, 50 days and up, and then no matter what the trade's doing, you just take them off around 20 days and reestablish, further out in time, it like reduces your volatility like 60% or something. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty loco, man. Oh man, nothing to really do there. Is SPY still hard to borrow? That's been a weird thing to me too. Oh no, it's not actually. About damn time. For about a year it was. We got 30 minutes. Let me go look at my red list. Volkswagen, what you doing, baby? Oh, look at that gap up. Let's go, Volkswagen. MindMed. Oh, look at that, not gap up. Let's not go, MindMed. Dang. These damn warrants getting kind of fugly on the chart, aren't they? Rejection 21, follow through. Oh, might have to let that go too. This is the one that's hurting me the most today. PDM, that's pretty nice. Dot, got some dot. Oh, looks like it's coming off some of the highs too. Yeah, dang, it wasn't up at 40 something like it said, like the daily says. Liar. Let me go look at a different pairing and see if it also says that. Let's do this one. Yeah, much better. All right, I want to move. I'm going to change this to that. Maybe the calculation that TradingView is doing just sucks. I'm going to go the direct pair. Slide that biatch up here. Yeah, get rid of this guy. Blip. And we'll have to redraw that trend line. No problemo. Can do that real fast. Bam. Done. It's actually a little bit tighter on this chart too. Dang, ES rolling over some more. Sub 30. Uh-oh. NASDAQ trying to hold on though. VIX staying around that area. Let's move this over here. Over here. Yeah, I'm going to still hold on to that short-term short unless we break back up over this range right here. See what happens. We'll see what happens. Damn, you can hear that a lot. That thing is loud. I'm just watching it on my mic input. It's just a little forearm squeezer thing. Oh, Ethereum Classic. Let's go look at Ethereum Classic, actually. Let's see. Ethereum. Polo. No, we don't want that. Give me the tether pairing. There we go. Daily, whatever. Kind of just basing. Yeah. Oh, shocker. It looks like a bunch of the other damn cryptos. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? Yeah, sloppy EMAs, though. Just range bound. Just like a lot of the other ones that we've looked at. Nothing really too cool there. What was that one that looked pretty good? It was Dash. You know, I'm actually going to replace this one, too, since we got that weird tick. Let's throw in DoorDash. What is DoorDash doing? Oh, let me get my ADD in real quick. Oof, God, DoorDash is giving it up. Earnings, what they have? Oh, what? They missed? Shocker. Bullshit-ass company. I have a very strong opinion on them that they're totally fake. I think like a third of their numbers are totally manufactured. But hey, you know, whatever. What do I know? Looks okay. Looks okay. What's different about this chart? Let's see if we have the same problem. 235.78. 236.87. Yeah, see, so it is a lot different. Wow, I gotta stop using those. Because that's going to cost, like this calculated by trading view one. I got to just start using only the pairs. All right, so let's add that dash. But tether. Scroll this guy up. Do I have any lines on here we need to move over? Nope. All right. Gotta use that tether. Dang, it means I have a lot of these are like that, right? Oh, no, this is on Bitfinex. Bitfinex. Good old Polo. Nothing. Holy crap, it's over 2 hours on the stream. Jesus. Was that a record for me? No, I think a record I've done like 3 hours was the longest I did. Oh, this is kind of making me want to take off some of my riskier trades I have on one of my accounts. We got about 20 minutes. Yeah, we don't get any relief rally here. I make some lows, new lows. NASDAQ's kind of holding on, though. It's only 2.6%. It was almost as much as 3 earlier. That's 80, 28, 40. Well. See if my buddy responded about the bonds. Nothing. Yeah, he's a super active trader, so. Oh, yeah, looks like we're kind of trying to chill out here. See where these orders come in. There's always a good flurry of orders that come in the last 10 minutes or so. And this is lower highs, lower lows on these cracked time frames. You got the diamond kind of pattern here. What's the daily looking like? Daily just rangy as hell. NASDAQ's really the one that just looks real terrible, actually, on the daily. All the other ones look okay. But NASDAQ looks pretty sick. And not in like a rad, sick way, bruh. More like a, oh, shit kind of way. Yeah, I mean, just like we just talked about earlier, we haven't even been below the mama in the 55 exponential since all the way back in October. and it was only for a couple of days. We've been down here. There's an open and close. Little squeeze, got immediate rejection. Another open and close. So probably more akin to like this right here. And hell, before that, it was back in the Corona times. Yeah, that 13.3 area on NASDAQ is really putting in some work. Dang, Rock. 55% cash. Oh, you're just trimming over here while we're on the stream. You're like, oh, get out of there. Get out of that, man. Is Bitcoin showing the same kind of thing on these crack time frames? Let's see. No, not quite. Kind of getting neutral, though, a little bit. Nothing too crazy, though. Not yet. Not yet. Russell pushing down some more on the lows. In Q. Oh, dang, oil. Let's go back to oil. Let's check out some oil. Yeah, whatever. Nothing really to see there. Yeah, we'll just close that. I might take off. I don't have much energy left on, but I might actually take it off until we can get back above $62 on energy. Got a nice rally today in the energy sector. Everything's up pretty good. EOG. HP. Ooh, HP though actually has kind of a nice chart here. Kinder Morgan kind of just chilling. Yeah, I'm not finding anything that's just screaming like awesome setups. There's not great stuff around the board here. Nikolai breaking back below this trend line. Another false breakout. Is this what this is? Just a long drawn out one. Missed earnings by a lot. Major support in the mid-teens, though, like 14 to about where it is now, 14, 16, so it's not out of the... Oof, pretty ugly setup, though, on these opening them up. EMA to the downside. Yeah, you can also do Alt-I to flip it, to bias buster. Maybe you just, like, lean bullish all the time or bearish. You flip it and be like, oh, would you go long right here? Does this look great? And it's like, oh shit, actually, yeah, the momentum is building to the downside though, because we get, flipped it up. Yeah, doesn't look great. Just not. I mean, China's stock, like where it's kind of at, is probably like one of my more favorite ones I'm seeing right now. But just booty. Actually, I need to put FXI on my watch list. Or on the potential entering a trade list. What are financials doing? Yeah, just rallying. What are regionals? Regionals up. Majors up. Squid up. Yeah, all kind of same crap. Oh, did it? Gave it up, huh? That's interesting. So earlier, gambling stocks were rallying pretty hard out the gate, and they have given up all their gains. Yeah, look at this. Nice rally gap up in the morning on DraftKings, and it's actually putting in kind of like a dark cloud cover type pattern. Wow, yeah, there's kind of more bearish reads in the overall charts than bullish reads now. And especially with Tesla kind of joining the crew. I don't really care about Tesla, but definitely not no Tesla fanboy or anything like that. Yeah, I mean, look at this candle closing below all these. This is looking pretty bad. And Tesla has kind of like been the market, right, for a while. Caesars is still staying bid. I guess everyone's going to the casino now, which is BS. That's not true because that shit is cheap right now. Damn, nah. It's still hard to believe that Caesars went down 92% in a month. God. If you got balls, man, just be ready next time you see crazy moves like that someday in the future. I mean, I don't know if we'll see this. I don't know if I'll see this again in my lifetime, but possibly. Anything is possible, but Jesus. Let's go to some Ethereum competitors. Oh, Rock might have a couple good ones. Hey, give me some the best Ethereum technological competitors. Because Ethereum's kind of a joke. A little bit. It's like a cool idea to kind of get this all started or whatever, but I don't know. Maybe this new whatever they're doing, proof of stake shit will help it, but I know there's got to be better tech out there than Ethereum. All the same charts, in between, right on the 200, in between. This one's starting to look okay. Another few days. We just need more time. We just really need more data. Sucks because it's like, you know, if you're like me, you want to trade and you want to be engaged and get stuff going, but sometimes the only thing you can do and what you should do is nothing and just sit on your hands. And that's why occasionally I go into crack time frames just to do like some quick ATR kind of scalping or something like that. But I mean, but like I said, those are real tiny though. I'm not putting big money around behind that at all. I've learned the hard way because, dude, especially in these markets, I'm sure y'all have seen, let's see, I'm sure y'all have just seen it where it's like, oh, oops, dang, I can't work this very well. Like we have to go to the traditional markets here. Yeah, I'm sure you've just seen, you know, these whipsaw actions, right? Like this down. We'll do ES because more people are familiar with that. Yeah, I mean, like this down candles, you know, 8, 10 points, and then immediately 10 minutes later, it's up 10 points. You know, this is a big move. 10 points on one ES contract. That's, you know, that's $500. So, you know, think about that for a second. You know, even if you got a shit ton of money, it's $500, and you're talking swings in, you know, less than 15 minutes. So, you must be very disciplined, I believe, to even try to attempt to trade those, because they can get very dangerous. Yeah, bouncing off the 200 on the 3-hour again. And NASDAQ is kind of rallying up. So, yeah, maybe we're just going to chill here for till the close. 11 minutes. 11 minutes. We're almost there. Just going to stay live until then. Bitcoin falling. No, Bitcoin's kind of selling off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wake up, other computer. Yeah, let's see. We got that on. Well, then reconnect it, dude. Connection is lost. Well, you can do it. Come on. You can do it. All right, there he goes. Yeah, I'm just on my other computer doing some management on an account, so it's all good. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know how we do it. Yeah, but there's lots of bearishness in charts right now. I was not finding any really just obvious setups. I just like when they're really obvious. Just, you know, you can be more confident about it. Not like trying to force it. I never want to try to like kind of force my opinion on it. Oh, look at Bitcoin getting that pressure. Getting that pressure. That pressure, boy, that probably means we're going to spill over into equities because that happens a lot in this market when Bitcoin almost is kind of like a leader. And it did. Yeah, we're starting to get that push. ES breaking some almost new lows. NASDAQ testing them one more time. Oh, the more important one. Oh, look at this. Whoa, this is accelerating. Are we about to take out this swing low of earlier this morning? Bounced off of it so far. Rut's making its way down there too. Getting back. Yeah, I mean, usually it's not good when you keep testing supports like this. They eventually do break. Now, let's get on a little bit higher time frame because that just makes it real hard to read. Just more range bound on YM though, so it's like, whatever. Do I still want to hold this? Let me look at it real quick. Ooh, ew. Filecoin. Oh, you're giving up all your run today? That's no bueno. That's no bueno, man. Yeah, to be fair, though, the EMAs are still pretty intact, though, right here. As long as we're holding about 39 and change. Looks all right. Just kind of going through some coins that I'm holding right now. I've got a lot of it. And what did you say you used, Rock? USDC? DDC? Whatever. That's like the Coinbase one, isn't it? Yeah, instead of Tether. Which, you don't like Tether, man? It's not like they have any FUD around them or anything. All right, getting kind of caught so far. 8 minutes left. Got a little bit of the... Oh, let's go look at this one. Pivx. Pivx, boy. Ooh, Pivx. I kind of like this chart on the 3 hour. That looks kind of nice. Daily isn't not as sexy, but the 3 hour is pretty decent. Let's put these horizontals on here. Yeah, not too shabby. Some good support right around $1.10. Mid-teens there on the buck. How about a weekly? Yeah. Yeah. What's a 618 of these? This move right here. About 350. That Loch Ness Monster, I'm on down now. 350. You know, not supposed to give no money. 118. 128. Yep. Just chilling. Not too shabby, though. I like to see the EMAs pointing the other way, though. And if Bitcoin wants to keep being whack, then obviously ain't going to bode well for any of these altcoins. Maybe a couple. There's always a few outliers. But you notice, like, towards the end of this rally, it's like when you would fan do this, it's like there'd be a bunch of big digit movers. And today is pretty good, but, you know, as of the last week or two, as Bitcoin's kind of just been hanging out at the tops and selling off in this little, or hanging out the top of the range, bottom of the range, just being confusing. I'm not seeing as many. Today, though, is, to be fair, though, it does go against what I'm saying, but can't just look at one day, you know what I'm saying? Bitcoin Gold, what is that doing? People still trade that shit? What is it even on? Oh, it's on Binance? Is it on Binance? No, they just got a pairing for... Oh, they got Bitcoin, a SAT pairing. Yeah, it looks okay. It looks all right. Looks all right. Consolidating up here on the top. Kind of semi-flagging out. Oh, let's go to Nano. Nano was popping. Not like today or anything, but I'm just saying it was looking real good. Oh, actually, this isn't too shabby above 450-ish. It's not too bad. Just, god dang. Then you zoom in on the freaking 3 hour and you get this bullshit, stupid pattern we're seeing on every damn chart pretty much. Like 98% of charts have this stupid pattern on it. So it's just like you can't do anything with that. Just gotta wait. Mucho waiting. Well, I guess kind of start wrapping up some thoughts here. I don't think I need to do any more management in the regular account. Let's see. Take one more check. Yeah, so I want to see if this really does break down from here, because if it doesn't, I'm not going to be too concerned. And by breaking down, I mean like in these major equity markets right here. Getting out of this, kind of chilling right at the lows. Oh, wow. Ooh, Dow. That's pretty brutal, though. The Dow just said, nope, we're breaking it this time. That's a pretty firm break of that trend line. Although it's crack time frame, so let's zoom out a little bit. See if we can get that 3 hour to close below this, and the bears probably get pretty excited for that. Maybe for a pretty easy test right around here. 31.1. Yeah, daily candle's not that great looking if it prints up like this too. How about NASDAQ? NASDAQ looks real shitty. This looks like it wants continuation. We got to assume right now, if I'm looking at this, that it's closing below this and engulfs all these bodies. I mean, look at this. All the way, even this one here. And testing this cluster. Still not below this wick, though. This intraday wick. What is this? At 12,662. So last kind of line in the sand there. Yeah, what do we got? We're almost at the end of the day. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take that off. I'm going to be done with that trade for today. I'll pop over here. Oh, yeah, that's not too shabby. We'll take that. We'll take that. That's for tiny gain for the day. All right, so since I sold, that means it's going to dump all the way down. I was short a little bit, but no, I'm just kidding. That's people always say that. If you ever find yourself saying that, it's like, man, that could be true, but you're probably also just remembering the bad times or good times or what you missed. Although it is getting pushed down right here, so that's pretty funny. But again, yeah, that doesn't have any bearing. There's not any way to really quantify that. Oh, doggy, look at that. Dumpy dump dump. NASDAQ dumpy. Nope, NASDAQ still holding on. Just barely, ever so slightly. Yeah, these are the lows on the day for ES, huh? Yep. Show enough. Show enough. Right back up to that 3-ish% on NASDAQ. Is it going to break it? Probably. Probably. Market's about to close in seconds here for the regulars. Let's see what happens. Can it fight? The good fight. Oof. Oof. I mean, unless you're a bear, I guess then the good fight is you're happy as hell right now. Yeah, man, wow. Accelerating even faster. Going and going and going. This is getting ugly. Almost new lows on the day for Nazi. 675. There's the close. A point away. 1 El Pointo. Yeah, just like the 15 minutes of the before futures take a break. There's a lot of crazy stuff actually happens in the last like 10 minutes, and then about 10 minutes after the close, you can get whipsawed like a mofo in that time frame. Dang, look at that. See? It did sell off a little bit more. Oh, it's quantified. Perfect trading strategy right there. You just wait till I sell a winning position, and then you just add to it. I'm totally joking. That definitely won't work. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. We got right here about 2 hundo. 2 hundos is support for RUT. Will it chill out there? Looks like NASDAQ's trying to chill, but yeah, this is pretty ugly, man. So if we go to SPX, which is a cash settled index, that is closed for the day, and you pretty much closed on the lows of the candle. That is usually never good. When you close on the bottom, like 90, 80, 90% of the candle, that's usually you get continuation from those. NDX almost closed exactly at the end of the candle, so very bearish on NDX. Man, yeah, wow. You did have a couple the nice bounce off of here, just to give a kind of correlation. Kind of does look like this candle a lot, but we're well below. We had a first open and close candle below the 55 and the mama at the same time. Oh no, technically this one was too. But we didn't even have any wicks over the mama on this one at all. So bears are showing their hand right now in a very strong way. Let's see. Especially on NASDAQ specifically. Because right now you kind of have to separate a lot of the indices. They're kind of starting to move independent of each other. Which is interesting in itself. That usually does happen when major rotations occur towards the end of macro trends. Let's see. Yeah, just kind of hanging out. It's probably not going to do shit here if it's just stalling for now, with only about 12 minutes before the futures break. But yeah, RUT looking pretty bad. Let's go look at DJI. Let's see how that closed. Yeah, below the 21, but not near as ugly as NDX, NASDAQ. NASDAQ's close is real ugly. And SPX's is pretty ugly too, to be fair. Not in the same posturing though, still above the mama and 55, so not too shabby. You do have this, oh, this is interesting. I haven't looked at this in a while. I drew this line on here a hot minute ago. This trend line on RSI. And it goes all the way back to September in the fall. And this little W pattern breakout, which hit the exact target, by the way. It's like TA work sometimes. So you like measure this right here. And hold on, let me make it a little bit more clear because y'all probably don't know what I'm doing. So the W pattern is this guy right here. These are really, these are usually really good bullish continuation patterns. And so we did get that follow through, and you can just take, it's really just the move from the peak to the valley. I'm just going to use the whole W though, and just move it up here as it broke off this line. Look at that, almost like exactly to the target, roughly. I mean, yeah, I know, nothing's super exact, but it's like within 10, 20 points. So kind of stalling out after this W pattern action, and now we're kind of getting a little bit of rounded top on these guys. A little roundedness. That's not good for bulls anyway. No bueno. Getting a little bit of love though on these lows here, so whatever, it's all good. Oh, you can't make big trading decisions off these low time frames. That's what the big ones are for. Yeah, wow. Did Mooney bonds keep selling off? Let's go look what they closed at. Nope, just kind of chilled. Trying to make a base here. It's either building a base or just the market's accepting price. So we won't know. We need more time. Again, that's kind of this consensus around most of the trading world right now. Is just need a little bit more data. A little bit more data. Everything's in limbo. All right, well, let's wrap up then, I guess. I don't see no tickers, nothing to go look at. Let's go ahead and do some final thoughts. Expanding from what I was just saying about that, across the board, there's just lots of indecision, especially on these medium time frames. You got so many charts in between their long-term moving averages, like the 377, 200, pretty much anything over 200. We're like just hanging out right in between them. We do have the first nice setup that we have identified since down over here, bouncing off this. So it's okay. This is like how you want to see it get going, but this is a pretty aggressive line here, and so we don't want to see this break. I do think if this breaks, we will come down to test 48,000 region almost immediately, and then we'll have to see what happens after that. Getting back in this range again would not be very sexy for Bitcoin. Let's see. On the daily, yeah, I'd really like to see this daily close above 51.5. That would make me feel a lot better of this structure. So still got a lot of work to do for bulls. Ethereum has a lot more work to do. It actually looks more like the shit coins that are just trapped between the 377 and the 200, which is the gray dotted and the red dotted lines in the back. So it definitely needs a lot more work. This is what most coins look like, is like this right here. And even a lot of stock charts are mimicking similar patterns, which is just kind of crazy. Everything's in sync, bro. It's all synced up, man. So just kind of, if you see anything like that with the longer term moving averages and just look at kind of the price structure that it's in, that's where it's just ranging right now. Like, we're still not out of the woodworks. Bitcoin has just the first inklings of doing that, but not quite yet. And equities, nasty candle on NASDAQ on the daily. So that sucks for bulls. I mean, this is a pretty good move. What are we off? Yeah, we're off almost 10% off the highs on NASDAQ, so that's something. That ain't no BS right there, guys. This large weekly candle, barely holding on the 21 EMA on the weekly. So if this loses it, especially if a week closes below this, I would be very concerned about this rally. You have seen we've tested a couple times and bounced right off of it. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So will it be 5? Maybe. But getting this rally up over the 10, getting rejected right at the previous support level, it doesn't look great. And now we're getting the EMAs to open back up to the downside. So major resistance now, probably at around, you could probably use 13K, but I'm still going to be using 13.3 for my analysis. But yeah, this daily candle is definitely very fugly. It looks like it wants to come and test this next stopping point in region between like maybe 11.5 and 12.5. Or I'm sorry, not 12.5. 11.5 and just 12 even, roughly. So I'd be looking kind of for that. And for upside too, I mean, because it can go either way. No one knows shit. We do really have to get above this 13.3. We got it confirmed 1, 2, 3 times, 4 times, and rejection. So the market is saying, hey, this is an important area. And the bears are like, yeah, bitches, what up? We got this right now. If we look at the internals too, or oscillators, I'm sorry. Oscillators are firmly bearish on the daily. The NASDAQ specifically is extremely bearish on the daily. Not so much on ES, although it's pretty close. But on NASDAQ, it's like textbook bearish as F. And we're even closing even more on the lows now. Look at this. We're still selling off. New lows in the after-hour session. So it's getting uglier. Russell lose 2200. We probably going to test 2160. 2160 is a major pivot point. We've tested it twice recently. It kind of looks like it does want to come down here. We lose 2160 again. We probably will come to just 2060 flat. Would not be surprised to see that. This is a pretty gnarly move as well. VIX staying bid. Cutting through all the EMAs today. So, man, yeah, VIX staying above 24, 25 bucks. Yeah, the downside pressure is on for sure on traditional markets. There was a couple different ones that we did kind of like. Dash looked all right as long as it stays above like 210, 200. It looks actually pretty decent. What was the other one? Dot still looking okay. You might say this was the retest of the underbelly and it could be rolling over. That definitely could be the case. You have lost momentum on RSI and you're about to get another candle confirmation on that. But it's still okay. Really just above 33 bucks. It's not too bad. And what was that one other one that we were looking at that looked okay? Monero kind of gave it up, rolling over. Really, it's just the traditional markets. We don't want to see these fall apart, man. That's not good for crypto or or most stuff. I mean, look at that. Look at Ruts continuing to sell off right after I covered. Bastard. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care. Whatever. I still made money on it, so it's all good. Could be maybe making like a complex inverted head and shoulder diamond basing pattern. I don't know. This is some sloppy ass shit. Really just got to kind of break this range from either 2260 or 2160. I know that's a big fat range, but that's kind of just what price is telling us right now. Ugly daily though on this, just continuing to get pushed into the lower ranges. What is VVIX doing? VVIX closing at the top of its range, so that's interesting. You usually don't see it close right on the top. Man, actually, when was the last time that even happened? Oh, to be fair, right here, and it gave it all up the next day. But hey, past performance isn't indicative of future performance, so there is one right here too. Look, closed on the top and then gapped up another 10%. So it's just showing some strength right now. So be cautious out here. This is pretty. This is a harder market to trade. See how this week treats us. Keep going, moving further. Silver's starting to break down. Retest of the bottom belly of the trend line. Silver's starting to look pretty bad. Might have to start. Yeah, wow. Daily today is going to close below it. Last line in the sand is 26 flat. We close under 26. I will be taking off most of my long silver positions. Gold just looks like dog shit. That's all you got to say about that. All right, so just got some confusion. We just need a little bit more time. It's not super uber bearish yet. Definitely not saying that by any means. Bitcoin actually is really nice on the 3 hour, but we can, but we don't want to get back below this trend line, and definitely not back below 48,000. That would be bad. I think if we do that off of this structure, we're going to make new lows on this. But hey, don't trade your opinion. Trade what the price action says. But yeah, it's not looking super great. Man. All right, well, we did a long stream today, guys. Thanks for hanging in there with me. Much appreciated. It's been a pleasure. I'll be signing off here now. It is your boy, Z-Rex. It is that Wednesday. Good old hump day. It's the day we start back up at my pizza shop because we're closed Monday, Tuesdays. So it's pizza slinging time later. And just going to be kind of watching these markets a little close because they are at some real pivotal points. Just continued selling into the close. Look at this, just all the way. So NASDAQ, hold on. Hold on to your lug nuts. It's time for an overhaul. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. We'll see. Tomorrow, we'll be back. Hopefully live. All right. Much love. Peace. Happy trading. Holla, holla. No problem, Mr. Anthony. You're very welcome, sir. Thanks for tuning in. So, much appreciated to you as well. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Have an awesome rest of your day. And we'll chat tomorrow. Peace.
Bruh.